LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. This conference matchup between two teams that do not like each other very much is a great way to get things started here in the conference. I'll keep you posted on the energy and atmosphere at the half. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Longhorns headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He'll be... Down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Back to throw. It's Levin. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages, trying to limit him and take him away as much as possible.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run inside. It's Durham. Finding some room. Touchdown, Tigers. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Wingo. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Arch Madness. Scrambling away. Rolling right and going deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Offense changing the play. Here's Arch to throw. Rush is on him. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Manning from the gun on third down. Moving out to the right. He's going to run it. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
And, man, that's impressive because I feel like this QB, he knew it, Reese. Like, he knew exactly where he needed to get to. He drops back. He wants to pass the football, but he's like, I got plenty of space to get the first down with a little extra, makes that decision, and gets the first down.
On the run, it's Smothers. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Trying to quiet this crowd. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the red zone, it's Smothers. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Arch is going to throw for it. It's complete to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Longhorns!
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups, and you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
And they did tack on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. From inside the 15, here comes a return. Gets it just across the 30 to the 31-yard line, and that's where the return is stopped. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Levitt. He wants to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Tight end getting vertical. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Tigers in the hurry-up. Back to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down.
44-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. Here's a little room there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. After the whistle, it's 1st and 5 for this offense. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Quarterback making adjustments. Manning keeps looking downfield. Hit as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Now here's Manning. On target. Still running at the 40. And they get him out of bounds, but not before a sizable pickup on that one.
Come on, defense, what are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
To throw, Manning. He's got the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Going to the run, it's Simon. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Longhorn!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation, nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half.
Wide 53! Roman!
Back to pass, it's Levin. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man to the left. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield on first down. He uncorks one deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for space, it's Simon. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
One more snap coming before halftime. Might be changing the route. Throwing Manning. He slings it deep to the left. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On 3rd down, here's Brown. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They'll start on the ground with Brown. There he goes. Past the 50. Inside the 30, the 10, touchdown Texas! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. From inside his own 15, looking for room. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. The Tigers will hustle to the line, right back to the well, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert it. Might have a chance. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. To throw, it's Levitt. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And you want to know why this team is losing? Look no further than this statistic, guys. Their best receiver doesn't have a catch yet in this game. There they try to go his way again. The defense has completely shut him down.
Firing to the right, complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
On fourth down, going to the air. Finds him out of the backfield. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Durham. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here's Durham one more time. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Got his man down the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On fourth down, looking to pass. He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Touchdown, Texas!